What if the reason your home feels cramped has nothing to do with how much square footage you have, and everything to do with how the space is engineered? Japan figured this out at a national scale, and the solutions they built into everyday infrastructure are genuinely different from anything you'd find in the West. There are 13 of them in this video, and by the time you get through all of them, the way you think about your own living space probably won't be the same. Number 1. Capsule hotels. Picture a sleeping space roughly the size of a large coffin, and ask yourself how anyone designed that to feel livable rather than claustrophobic. The answer is that Japan stopped treating it like a room and started treating it like a precision instrument. Each capsule is sized around exactly what a human body needs to sleep, turn over, and store a bag, and nothing beyond that gets built in. The pods stack in rows, so a single floor sleeps dozens of people without the footprint of a conventional hotel, and shared bathrooms handle everything a private room would normally hold. Capsule hotels weren't invented for budget travelers. They were built for salarymen who missed the last train. Number 2. K-cars designed for narrow streets. Japan has a legal vehicle category that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world, built specifically around the fact that a huge portion of Japanese streets are too narrow for a standard car. A K-car has a government-defined maximum width of under 1.5 meters, and that one dimension lets two of them pass each other on roads that would stop a normal sedan cold. Inside, engineers compensated with tall rooflines and flat floors, so the usable space per square meter of footprint is actually competitive with much larger vehicles. K-cars account for roughly a third of all new car sales in Japan, not because people can't afford bigger, but because in dense streets, they genuinely work better. Number 3. Vertical parking towers. A flat parking lot is just land sitting there doing almost nothing, and in a dense Japanese city, that's a cost that doesn't make sense. So Japan treated parking as a mechanical problem instead. You pull up to a small ground-level booth, drive your car onto a pallet, and walk away. The machine takes it from there, lifting and indexing it into a stack that can run 15 or 20 levels high, all inside a footprint smaller than 3 standard parking spaces. When you return, you scan your ticket and the system retrieves your car in under 2 minutes, sequencing the pallets so recently parked cars stay easiest to reach. Number 4. Compact unit bathrooms. Prefabricated bathrooms. The bathroom in most Japanese apartments wasn't built on site by a plumber. It was manufactured in a factory as a single waterproof module and dropped into the building as one complete unit during construction. That sounds like a shortcut, but the engineering is actually more precise than conventional bathroom construction because every surface, drain, pipe connection, and fixture gets designed as one integrated system. The floor is a single molded tray with no grout lines, so water can't seep through and mold can't grow in the joints. Walls click together with sealed edges that stay watertight for decades. Many configurations also separate the toilet room from the bathing area, so 2 people can use the bathroom at the same time. Number 5. Sliding shoji and fusuma doors. A swinging door needs floor space to open, and in a small room that arc of floor isn't decorative, it's just lost. Shoji screens and fusuma panels solve this by sliding flat against the wall instead. Fusuma panels are solid and opaque, so they create real room separation when closed. Shoji screens use translucent paper over a wooden lattice, so light passes through even when the space is divided, which stops small rooms from feeling sealed off. Both run on simple grooved tracks with no hardware inside the wall, so the panels can be pulled out entirely when you want the space fully open. A room that closes at night and opens in the morning is effectively 2 rooms in one footprint. Number 6. Futons that fold away during the day. A Western bed sits in a room, and that room becomes a bedroom permanently, which in a 30 square meter apartment means you've surrendered a huge chunk of your floor to one activity that only happens for 8 hours a day. The Japanese futon system treats the sleeping surface as temporary. The mattress rolls up, the bedding folds into a built-in closet called an oshire, and the floor opens back up by morning. Japanese futons are thinner and more pliable than Western mattresses, specifically so they compress easily and can air out on a balcony railing, which also stops moisture from building up underneath. Number 7. Multifunctional furniture with built-in storage. There's a category of Japanese furniture where you look at an object and it takes a second to figure out everything it's doing. A low table with drawers built into the base, a bed frame with pull-out storage running the full length underneath, a bench at the entryway that opens into a shoe cabinet. These aren't novelty items. They're the default answer to not having room for another piece of furniture. Japanese furniture design treats storage as something that lives inside every surface. So the question isn't where to put the storage unit, it's which piece of furniture hasn't been given one yet. Number 8. Micro-apartment layouts with convertible rooms. Some Japanese apartments run under 20 square meters, smaller than many hotel rooms, and they're designed for full-time adult living. The layout logic isn't about visual tricks to make small feel big. It's about mapping every activity a person needs across a full day and giving each one a zone that switches on and off as needed. A Murphy bed folds into the wall, a desk unfolds from a wall panel, and the kitchen counter pulls double duty as a dining surface. Architects working in this space start with a list of activities, not rooms: sleeping, cooking, eating, working, bathing, storing. Some of these apartments can physically reconfigure into over a dozen distinct arrangements using the same set of foldable components. Number 9. Compact washing machine dryer combinations. In a Japanese apartment with no laundry room, you don't get a washing machine and a separate dryer. You get one machine that does both, and it fits in a space smaller than a dining chair. The engineering problem wasn't combining the two cycles, it was drying without an exhaust duct. Vented drying needs a hole to the outside, and that's just not available in most compact apartments. So Japanese manufacturers built condensation drying, where the machine cools the moist air internally and drains the water out, meaning it installs anywhere you've got a water connection and a power outlet. Number 10. Slim, space-saving kitchen appliances. A Japanese apartment kitchen might give you less than a meter of counter space total, so every appliance sitting on that counter is directly competing with every other one. Japanese manufacturers solved this by finding the one dimension that hurts the layout most and compressing it without shrinking the cooking capacity. A slim rice cooker redistributes its volume vertically so the footprint shrinks, but the number of cups it holds stays the same. Narrow microwaves and compact induction cooktops follow the same logic. Number 11. Wall-mounted storage and shelving systems. The wall above your desk, the gap between your closet and the ceiling, the strip beside the front door. In most homes, those are just surfaces. In Japanese interior design, they're storage. Wall-mounted systems use modular rails and brackets you can position at any height, so the storage fits what you actually need to store. Many install without drilling at all, using tension poles or adhesive rails that hold real weight, which matters when you're renting and can't touch the walls. Number 12. Coin-operated storage lockers in public spaces. Japanese train stations have thousands of coin-operated lockers, and they're not there for tourists. They're part of how the city stores things. When your apartment is small and your commute runs long, dropping a bag at a station locker and picking it up on the way home effectively extends your storage into the public network. The lockers come in sizes from laptop bag to full suitcase, accept IC transit cards, and spread across multiple floors in major stations, so there's almost always one near the exit you're using. Number 13. Stackable, compartmentalized bento box designs. A bento box is just a portable meal container, but the design logic behind it is the same logic that runs through every item on this list. Most food containers are a single chamber where everything mixes together. A bento divides the space into compartments sized around actual meal proportions. A larger section for rice, a medium one for protein, smaller ones for vegetables, so the box itself tells you how to fill it. Stackable versions add tiers with independently sealing lids, so you carry multiple courses in one vertical column without anything leaking. None of this needed more land or more money. It needed someone to decide the constraint was worth solving properly, and that's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. The city didn't get bigger, the thinking did.